What's up, folks? Jacob Rob AJ here. Today I'm here to shoot a movie review. This movie is a movie that was recommended to me by my boy Mr. Aloo. This movie had come out last year and I finally had the chance to sit down and watch it. This film is entitled Sket.
Some young ones, man. Gonna come up and take what's mine.
Oh, I'm sorted.
Hey! What are you doing with it?
Just leave it.
What are you talking about leaving?
Leave her alone.
Stupid bitch.
I'm sorry. Leave her. He's the one that killed me sister. I'm gonna kill you. We're not getting involved. What happened to protecting each other? We protect ourselves. She won't help you. She's a Sket. What happens when a girl's weak? Everyone comes in. The only way you survive is to become like this. Break your neck, break your neck, break your neck. You tolerate revenge is messy.
Sket was a film out the UK, and with this film it had like a lot of stuff that I love and enjoy about UK films. One of the biggest things with me and why I like UK films is not only do they have like the best action scenes, but I love the music throughout the film. The start of the film had great music. At around the 3:10 mark, you'll hear a track by Giggs that was entitled Hustle On. You'll see Lioness spit on a track called Frig the Chorus. Around the 12:53 mark of the movie, I dug the beat in that track. At the 29:12 mark, you'll hear a track by Getz, which was Sing For Me. Around the 33-minute mark, you'll also hear another beat, which I thought was dope. I don't know who it's by, so if you do know who it's by, feel free to recommend the artist. I know they have credits listed on there of a lot of the tracks, but feel free to recommend if you know who the artist or what the song was. At the 55:14 mark, I thought the singing was good. I like the music in it. If you know what the track is, feel free to leave that below as well. At the 1:04:14 mark of the track, kind of when it's getting close to the end, you'll hear a track by The Streets, and that track was entitled Blinded by the Light, and that was the Nero remix. I thought that was great as well. With Sket, with the way it kind of starts out, it starts out by following the girl on this bus, and you'll also see a group of guys that are a group of girls that are sitting in the back, and then there's two guys. You know, the two guys, you know, kind of start flirting with the group of girls, and you know, just kind of comparing them to each other, and then they, you know, decide to leave them alone, and the two guys start messing around with this girl who's sitting up in the front. You know, you can tell she didn't really want to be bothered by them, but you know, they're flirting with her, and you know, I guess the leader of the girl group had seen it, and you know, she pretty much said was enough is enough, and you know, just pretty much beat the dude now. And you know, because she had saved the girl, you owe me something for it. So since I did a favor for you, you got to do a favor for us. And you know, this pretty much escalates to where she wants them to help kind of steal from this local store that they're at. And she doesn't, I guess the leader doesn't want the girl being a part of the group, and the group doesn't want the girl being, you know, friends with them. But the girl just seems like she's kind of attached to him, and you know, they're just kind of giving her the cold shoulder throughout the whole thing. So, you know, during the film, and I don't want to give away too much, but there is something that escalates with Ashley Waters' character to where he ends up, you know, harming the girl's sister. This pretty much kind of leads into the whole film to where the girl's trying to get revenge on Ashley Waters. And you know, throughout the film, you'll see her trying to be friends with the girl gang, but, you know, they just keep giving her the cold shoulder throughout the whole thing. Unless there's any type of physical violence done by a guy, would you see the leader of the gang jump in and help out the girl. I don't want to give away too much, but towards the end, you'll see the leader of the group and Ashley Waters, they kind of get into it and escalate. A whole group of girls is just sitting up there watching, and I'm like, you know, they need to jump in and throw a punch or do a kick or something, you know, kick them, you know. And they're just sitting up there watching the whole thing, and, you know, I thought that was kind of odd, like unrealistic, but, you know, I mean, that was definitely one of my favorite parts throughout the film. If you did see this film, let me know what you rated the film. I thought it was a good film. I don't think it was better than Kid Doghood or Shank. I would definitely say it's kind of like a 4-3-2-1 a bit from what I've seen in the film. But if you know any other great UK films that you want to recommend to me, feel free to drop those below. Also love UK music out the UK. If you know any grime that you want to recommend, drop that below as well. If you know any of the songs that were played throughout, feel free to drop them below. I know they have a whole credits list after the movie, so I'm going to recheck that out again as well. I was looking around, I didn't see that there was a soundtrack, but if you do know of a soundtrack for the film, feel free to recommend that and let me know what it's listed as, because I couldn't find it anywhere. But until next time, this has been Jacob Rob AJ, and I'll see ya.